Hey guys, Mike here from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. If you haven't noticed, we are in our shop. I'm super excited to be out here. I've been filming in front of the shop, and that's been okay, but actually we've got enough done to where we can film inside now, so hopefully the background noise and stuff isn't near as bad as it was before. I do have a new camera, and we do have a new microphone hooked up to the camera. So my old camera didn't have any way to hook up an external microphone, so we got a new one, a new Nikon. We got a boom mic, and I hope this is much better. I've had a few guys comment about the exterior noise and whatnot, so I've been doing a little testing with this camera, and it seems to be doing much better. So to get right to it, guys, we got some new scopes in. I'm not going to cover these real hard and heavy because we are still testing one of these scopes, in particular the 2 to 12 by 42 Helos, and we did get a new one. This is a 1 to 10. This is a Helos 1 to 10 34mm tube. There is quite a bit of information online about this guy. We are going to be doing some filming through this scope, shooting this scope, and just running through its paces and see what it's made of. So far, this Helos line has been very hardy scope. We have the 6 to 24 mounted up on a couple of competition rigs and a couple hunting rigs, and they're working out just fine. The guys are using the crap out of them. So I personally have one of these mounted up. This is a 2 to 12 by 42. This has the pull up push down turrets, has 0 stops. See if that boom mic picks up the, we'll do a little mic test there. It is a lit reticle. It has a reticle very similar to the 1 to 10. So this is a 2 to 12. We will be doing some filming through this scope later on. I'm excited to hopefully get some predator kills with this scope. Next, we have a Hawke. So we just became a Hawke dealer. We have some Hawke scopes. This is the 22 reticle scope. It is illuminated. It does have pull up and push down turrets. There is no 0 stop on this. So on a 22, you know, if it's a hunting scope, I really don't think it's necessary unless you're doing competition. So far, I'm very impressed with this little scope. It does have a BDC reticle in it. We will be doing some filming through this scope as well. So that's just kind of a quick overview of a few new scopes we've got. I did get some emails on the Vortex Venom compared to the Arken. And guys, I don't get any money from anybody other than the business I generate here, doing scope sales and doing a few gun assemblies and selling a few stocks and this and that and the other. So I'm thinking about purchasing a Venom and cutting it in half. We're gonna put it on a bandsaw and we're gonna cut it in half, and we're gonna look at it internally. I can't find any information online on how that thing is put together. So there are some guys out there that say it has plastic internals and stuff like that. I have personally looked at one. Now the top of the scope where you take the cap off looks plastic to me. I'm not sure if it is or isn't. A magnet won't stick to it, so it could be some type of aluminum. I don't know. But what I'd like to do is cut one apart. If you guys would be interested in seeing something like that, let me know. Put in the comments below. Again, that's a Vortex Venom. I'd like to cut that sucker in half and let's look at it and see what that thing's made out of, because there's a lot of debate right now about how the internals are made in that, and the only way to fix that is to daggum cut one open, and I'm all for that. I do have a Venmo account. If you guys would like to maybe throw 10 bucks or something at it, that would be great, because it is my own money that I'm spending to buy this and cut it apart for you guys. Okay, so I want to know, I know you guys want to know, and if it comes down to it, we could cut an Arken in half. I mean, I would be more than happy to show you the internals of an Arken. So we could do that as well. I don't want to use my own personal money to do that. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. We can make that happen. I have no qualms, no problems cutting one in half. And then when we get it done, we can hang it up in here in Panther Hollow as just something we done on YouTube. Something, I've never seen anybody do that actually, cut a scope in half and look at the inside. So we could do that. Maybe there are some videos out there of someone doing that. I have not seen those. So maybe that's something we could try. To get to the rest of the video, we do have a Crossfire 2. This is a Vortex. It's a pull-off scope. We had a guy that upgraded to the 1 to 10, and it is an upgrade. It's quite a bit of an upgrade. So this little Crossfire is, I'm going to be giving this scope away. So the first person to get the correct number between 1 and 1,000 will win the scope. You need to be a U.S. resident. You need to have a Venmo account. So if you're a U.S. resident and you have a Venmo account, you'll be paying shipping for this thing. It'll probably be under 20 bucks depending on where it's going. So if you'd like to try to win a Vortex Crossfire, this is a 1.5 to 4. This scope looks brand new. I don't think the guy owned it very long, and he bought it on a whim, and he come over and we were doing some shooting with some ARs. He looked through one of these and he asked to trade, so I traded for this, took in on trade this guy and sold one of these. Now I do and I will trade for scopes if they're in really, really good condition and they're something that we can sell. This particular scope right here is one that I'm just going to give away to kind of promote the channel, to get it going out. Guys, this is a scope that I actually traded for, so it's not something that somebody gave me. So anyways, long story short, this is to promote the channel and help the channel grow. If you guys would be interested in doing that, send me a US address and a number between 1 and 1,000, and if you guess the number, the scope is yours. I will mail it to you, and we'll go from there. Guys, this is the Terminus build. We've been testing this guy. It does have a 4 to 16 Arken sitting on top of it. All you guys know that I love my Arkens. I've been using the crap out of them. This particular gun here, we set up, originally had a silencer on it. We've had having issues with overpressure and stuff like that. So we just simply put a muzzle brake on it. All that stuff went away. I just think the chamber's really tight and it's not allowing the gas to escape properly, but it could be my suppressor as well. It's kind of a cheap one. So anyways, long story short, this is the Terminus build. I had a few questions about it. We will be using this during deer season this year. So around November, the closest Saturday, November 15th is our deer season. So I think it starts the 13th, I believe. So I will be using this opening day. I'm going to try to get some video of this in the field. It is a 6mm XC, which is similar to a 6 Creedmoor, okay? So we will try to get some video through that guy. It's only a 16-inch barrel. It's set up to be a little woods gun. It is light. It's a lightweight package. It does have a big scope on it, but for all that, it's still pretty lightweight. So we'll go from there, guys. I appreciate all these subscribers. I appreciate everybody that watched the videos. And remember about the Venom. If you guys would like to see one of them cut in half, I would be more than happy to do that and show you guys what the internals look like, because I think I'm just as curious as several people out there are curious. And if it comes down to it, we could do an Arken just to prove a point. So again, I'm not affiliated with these guys other than I sell their scopes. I get no affiliation by doing a YouTube video and them selling more scopes or anything like that. And I have nothing against Vortex. I just think Vortex makes product as cheaply as they can to get the profit margin up there, which is kind of the name of the game, I guess. So anyways, again, we'd like to cut one in half and look at it, and we'll go from there. Guys, I appreciate you watching. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.